Good evening. My name is Mike Cronin, and I'm the Director of Public Facilities for the town of Lexington. Tonight, I'll be presenting to you Article 5, which is to talk about the temporary swing space for the police station and some supplemental architect fees. In this screen, what you'll see is the current site plan. This is the same site plan that was there when the police department occupied 173 Bedford Street for its temporary police facility. To be clear, there will be no changes to the site plan when the police department occupies the space. Some of the proposed scope of work, if you go down to the very bottom level of the building, will be to add some additional partitions, some walls, which will create separate evidence lab, evidence storage, and communications equipment. On the main floor, there are some adjustments that will be made in the back of the building. We'll be creating a booking and a secure interview room in the back. In the front of the building, we'll be taking some existing spaces, subdividing them to create 2 captain spaces and an administrative space out of a storage area. And then lastly, in the lobby area, you'll see that there are some walls and some doors that will be added and fortified. And what I mean by fortified is that they'll be reinforced to prevent some ballistic penetration. The projected cost of this project. The renovation of the facility from the temporary fire department to the police department will be roughly $375,000 to do the construction work. In addition, there are some radios and some antennas, some radio systems and some antennas that will need to be brought into 173. Originally, the plan was that we were going to utilize the items from the existing police station, but given their age and their current condition, we're not able to do that. There's a $50,000 fee from the Massachusetts State Police to relocate the 911 dispatch center. Now, we are unclear whether the state will charge us from the current police station to 173 or from 173 back to the new station. So from a preventative measure, what I'd like to do is budget it for this leg. And if we don't use it, I'll return the funds. There is an additional $41,000 fee for the architect to design the space. In the original budget, there was only a modest $11,000 in that budget for the architect fees. And then lastly, there's a $25,000 estimated cost for movers to take all the equipment and items from the police station and bring it down to 173 and set it up. The total cost for the construction and relocation of the police department to the 173 Bedford Street is about $614,000. In order for us to design the existing police station, the new permanent police station, there will be some additional architect fees. And the reason for this is as follows. The original quote for this work was done in 2017. The town requested not 1, but 2 schematic designs, which, as you can imagine, is twice the work. There are some options that we're considering as a community, one of which is to have some work done at Fletcher Field, and the second of which is the possible integration of solar into the area. We're not sure if that's going to be part of the scope of work, but if it is, we're going to need some additional architect fees to do that work. In August of 2020, the project was put on hold for a little more than 1 year so that there were some community conversations regarding policing. At the end of that 1 year, that community input, the architect then took all of the information and evaluated it and had to redesign the existing building that you see today. In order to support the architect, there is an additional fee of $254,315. The appropriation for Article 5 reads, the appropriate for police station architectural design and swing space in the amount of $870,000. Again, that number is $870,000. Thank you very much.